Welcome on board, chosen one. Looks like you finally stepped into the room they swore you would never reach. And the funniest part is how quiet it got the second you arrived. It is always the same pattern. They talk big until the universe starts backing you. Then suddenly everyone forgets how loud they were. Remember when they said you were doing too much? When they laughed at your choices? When they acted like your courage was some kind of joke? Now look at them. The same people who rolled their eyes are the ones slowing down their steps, trying to understand how you survived everything they thought would break you. The same enemies who mocked you in public, suddenly music watching you in private, scared to blink because they might miss the moment you finally take over. And before we keep going, do a small thing to pay this message back. Hit the like button and subscribe so this energy keeps spreading. Anyway, let us talk about the part nobody wants to admit out loud. The shift around you is not random. It is the aftermath of a battle they did not even know you were fighting. While they were busy underestimating you, you were out here choosing faith over fear in ways that made the universe pause. You were making decisions that did not make sense to anyone except the version of you who refused to break. And that version, the one covered in doubt, bruised by reality, still standing anyway, is the one someone influential finally noticed. There is a certain silence that follows a storm, and you are standing right in it. It is that eerie, powerful calm, where the air feels different, where even the people who dislike you cannot deny something shifted. They will not say it, but their actions scream it. The energy in the room changes when a person who survived everything walks in. They do not know if they should greet you, avoid you, or pretend music did not spend months waiting for you to fall. Their confusion is hilarious, honestly. And here is the part that hits harder than any insult they ever threw at you. Someone with real pull, real reach, music, real influence has been watching you longer than you think. Not the audience pretending they care. Not the friends who only show up when music things look pretty. Someone who actually matters. Someone who sees things the average person cannot. They were not paying attention to your highlights. They were studying the moments you thought nobody would ever understand. The late nights where you were breaking down but kept going. The mornings where you woke up tired but still made decisions. Music, aligned with the person you wanted to become. The days when fear told you to sit still, but your faith told you to move anyway. People love pretending they know strength, but the universe knows better. Strength is not loud, cute, or flashy. Strength looks like you dragging yourself forward when every part of your life felt stuck. Strength is choosing hope when your past tried to choke you. Strength is holding your ground when people you trusted walked away and expected you to collapse. And that is exactly what someone influential saw. They were not impressed. They were stunned. Because survival at your level is not luck, it is rare character. Let me hit you with a fact they will never say out loud. Human psychology proves that people trust the ones who stay calm in chaos more than the ones who only shine in good times. You thought your silent battles made you look weak. But to the right eyes, those moments exposed your real power. The universe is drawn to people like that. People who do not fold. People who do not flinch. People who do not let fear rewrite their story. Someone influential saw the way you held yourself when everything was falling apart. They saw the pressure you handled that was not meant for ordinary people. They saw the way you stayed aligned with a version of you that refuses to bow to fear. They saw the storms that should have erased you, and they saw you come out the other side with a look in your eyes that said, "Is that all?" And you know the craziest part? They have been waiting for someone like you. Not someone perfect, someone seasoned, scarred, tested. someone whose strength was not built from comfort, but carved from survival. You are the music story they were searching for. You are the proof that quiet resilience is louder than fake confidence. So now everything is shifting, not because you begged for attention, not because you wanted recognition, but because the universe finally aligned your path with the eyes that could truly appreciate the war you fought to get here. Someone influential noticed you, chosen one, and they are not looking away. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings. It is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Before we move forward, chosen one, take a second. You are not here by accident. You did not click this because you were bored. You are here because something in you recognizes the truth behind this shift. The moment you chose faith over fear, the universe shifted its attention toward you. And now someone influential has theirs locked on you too. If you feel that pull in your chest right now, that is not hype, that is alignment. So do your part in this alliance we are building. Hit the like button, subscribe, and drop number 777 in the comments to mark the moment you stopped hiding from your own power. That shift you feel in your spirit right now isn't wishful thinking. It's the moment your frequency aligns with the higher path prepared for you. I want you to claim this authority right here in this room. Drop "I am ready" in the comments to anchor this alignment and announce to the universe that you are no longer playing small. Consider it your signature on this next chapter. If these words are already doing something real, music inside you, I want to invite you to respond right now. Like this message is your first act of music agreement with what God is placing in your heart. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that music, every message prepared for you, finds you at exactly the right moment. And go to the link in the pinned comment below. By sowing into this mission, you are helping carry this kind of tender, honest word to hearts that are still in the pressure, still wondering if the resistance means they are wrong. What you give comes back to music. You is the very steadfastness and peace being described. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes, and then stay, because there is still more ahead. And now let us step into this properly. Stay with me. because if you are really one of the universe's chosen ones, you will feel the gravity of what is coming. This is not just information. It is the kind of truth that reshapes people, music from the inside. If you have made it this far, you already know something big is unfolding. So, take a breath, lock in, and let us begin the next part of your awakening. Number 1, the frequency that exposed every fraud around you. Funny how they called you delusional, but now they are squinting at your glow like it is hurting their eyes. You want brutal? Fine. Here is the part that makes the enemy choke a little. They spent months calling you naive, unstable, unrealistic, too hopeful for your own good. They mocked the way you held your ground. They laughed at the decisions you made when fear tried to crush you. They thought your faith was weakness. They thought your silence meant defeat. They thought your patience was proof you were clueless. But here is the sick plot twist they never saw coming. Your faith was not invisible. It was a broadcast, a frequency, a signal so sharp that only the wise could detect its shape. And the ones who mocked you, they were not wise enough to hear anything except their own noise. Your faith was not loud in the world's language, but it was thunder in the universe's. That is what irritates your music enemies the most. They cannot understand why you kept rising after every setback. They cannot understand why you never surrendered to fear like they expected. And deep down, the thing that scares them most is the realization that you were not guessing, you were aligned. They were operating from ego while you were operating from purpose. They were chasing attention while you were building strength. They were waiting for you to collapse while you were quietly leveling up. Let us cut deeper. People who live on surface-level nonsense will always misread a chosen one. They only understand chaos, so they mistake your calm for weakness. They only understand noise, so they assume your silence means confusion. They only understand fear, so they think your faith is delusion. But someone influential, someone whose mind is sharp enough to see the truth beneath the mask, picked up your frequency the way a seasoned hunter recognizes a real threat. They did not discover you. They detected you. Big difference. And maybe you are wondering right now, why me? Why would someone powerful pay attention to someone who has been struggling, doubted, overlooked, underestimated? Here is why. Because the universe does not hide warriors in plain sight. It tests them in silence. And you passed tests that would have destroyed most people. You walked music through pressure that was not meant for fragile souls. You held your ground when life tried to fold you. The influential one who noticed you did not see your highlight moments. They saw your survival moments. They saw the nights where you were fighting a storm inside you but still stood up the next morning. They saw the moments where you pushed forward even when every logical thought told you to stop. They saw the person you become when nobody is clapping, nobody is validating, nobody is helping. That is the version of you that impressed them. Your consistency became your signature. Your resilience became your identity. Your refusal to bend became the proof they needed. That is the part your enemies cannot handle. They did everything possible to distract you, drain you, discourage you. Yet every attempt only refined your signal further. You became sharper the more they underestimated you. You became stronger the more they doubted you. And ironically, the more they tried to break you, the more visible your frequency became to people who actually matter. Think about this for a second. The universe does not respond to noise. It responds to alignment. Noise attracts fools. Alignment attracts leaders. Noise pulls in drama. Alignment pulls in opportunities. While they were busy trying to bury you in chaos, your inner alignment turned you into a magnet without you even realizing it. Someone influential did not approach you out of pity. They approached because they recognized a force in you that cannot be manufactured. A kind of inner power only born through survival, humility, discipline, and quiet evolution. Your enemies hate this part the most. You never performed for attention. You never begged for validation. You never traded your authenticity for applause. And yet, you are the one being noticed. You are the one catching the eye of someone powerful. You are the one standing out without even trying. That is why your existence is offensive to them. They spent their whole lives screaming for attention. You whispered and got noticed by someone they music would sacrifice their reputation to impress. They built their identity around looking powerful. You built yours around becoming powerful. They chased influence. Influence came looking for you. Halfway through this journey together, if you feel like this message was made just for you, that is usually a sign you already know the truth in it. Supporting this channel on Ko-fi, even a small amount, is what lets these messages keep reaching people who need them. The link is in the comments if you ever want to. And here is another truth. Your enemies will pretend they do not know. Faith is not soft. Faith is not passive. Faith is not cute. Faith is a weapon. It cuts through fear like steel. It reshapes the future. It commands the universe to shift. And when you chose faith over fear, you triggered a reaction that sent ripples far beyond your environment. Someone wise picked up the signal and followed it straight back to you. That is why they are watching now. That is why they are drawn to you like gravity. They know a person who can choose faith while being crushed by fear is a person capable of leading, transforming, and influencing worlds. This is where your faith stops being passive and becomes an undeniable force. I invite you to make a bold declaration of victory. Type "faith over fear" in the comments below, as your agreement that every silent trial you endured was simply preparation for the authority you carry today. Let us answer the final silent question you might be thinking. So, what does this mean for me? What happens now? Why does this matter? It matters because this is the moment everything changes. When someone influential notices you, it is not because they want to help you. It is because they recognize that you carry something rare, something they want to be connected to, something they want to invest in, something they want beside them. When big doors start opening, they see your potential the same way a strategist sees a hidden weapon. They do not just respect your journey, they respect your power. Your faith sent a signal. Your survival gave it shape. Your consistency gave it strength. Your enemies gave it clarity. And the universe made music, sure it reached exactly the mind it was meant for. You did not get lucky. You got seen. And now everything that tried to silence you is about to watch you rise. If this is already landing somewhere real for you, I want you to take a moment right now. Like this video as your first act of agreement with what is being named. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that every message prepared for you finds you at the right moment. And go to the link in the pinned comment below. By sowing into this mission, you are helping carry this kind of word to others who are still in the middle of chaos, still learning that their peace is more powerful than any reaction. What you give comes back to you as more of the very calm being described. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes, and then stay, because there is still more ahead. If this is already landing somewhere real for you, I want you to take a moment right now. Like this video as your first act of agreement with what is being named. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that every message prepared for you finds you at the right moment. And go to the link in the pinned comment below. By sowing into this mission, you are helping carry this kind of word to others who are still in the middle of chaos, still learning that their peace is more powerful than any reaction. What you give comes back to you as more of the very calm being described. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes, and then stay because there is still more ahead. Number 2, the exam that exposed everyone and crowned you. Wild how they prayed for your downfall only to end up studying your survival. Funny how they thought you were breaking, but the universe was grading you the whole time. They wanted to watch you fail, but all they saw was a masterclass in resilience. Your silence during pain was louder than their entire ego parade. You want the next section brutal, sharp, villain core, motivational, and dripping with power. Good, because this is the part of your story that makes the enemy flinch the hardest. This is where the truth gets uncomfortable for them and empowering for you. This is where we talk about the test you did not know you were taking. The one everyone around you failed while you somehow aced it with no study guide, no warning, no backup plan. Just you standing in the middle of chaos with nothing but guts, endurance, and that quiet internal compass they never had. Music. Imagine this. You are walking through your life, minding your business, trying to heal, trying to survive, trying to give the universe one more reason not to break you. You think everything around you is random. The betrayals, the loneliness, the dead silence from people who swore they cared. The nights that felt like you were being emotionally mugged by reality itself. You thought it was just a bad season. You thought it was life being cruel again. You did not realize that every moment was being recorded like evidence. Every reaction was being measured. Every choice you made while bleeding was being music counted. You did not know the universe had eyes on you. You did not know someone influential had eyes on you. You did not know your endurance was being examined the way diamonds are tested under pressure. Here is the truth no one told you. Life did not warn you about the test. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now stay right here with me because as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving, because real strength does not come from preparation. It comes from instinct. Anyone can be good when life is soft, safe, comfortable. But when everything falls apart, when you are left alone with your thoughts, when fear is trying to choke the courage out of you, that is when your real character music steps forward. That is when the universe pulls out the microscope and watches who you become. And while the enemy was laughing at you, Someone influential was watching you. This test was not about perfection. It was about pattern. Imagine music this: a camera focused on you, not during your victories, but during your breakdowns. Not when you felt strong, but when you were shaking. Not when you were celebrated, but when you were humiliated, disappointed, betrayed. And every time the camera expected you to quit, you did not. Every time life expected you to collapse, you took one more step. Every time fear expected to win, you moved anyway. That is what impressed the powerful one. Not your confidence, not your smiles, not your applause moments, your survival moments. You passed tests that were meant to break you, and now it's time to claim the breakthrough. Let us mark this moment together. Write, "I passed the test," in the comments below to honor every storm you survived in silence and to seal your readiness for what is coming next. Those were the real answers to the test, and you passed without even realizing you were being examined. Let us break it down the villain way. You were sitting in what you thought was chaos. Someone influential was watching your discipline. You were dealing with betrayal. Someone influential was watching your emotional intelligence. You were fighting invisible battles alone. Someone influential was watching your spiritual stamina. Music. You resisted bitterness when it was easy to give in, choosing patience over revenge and staying true to your values. Influential figures observed your integrity. Music. During a trial that revealed your true character. Your enemies misjudged the test as one meant for your downfall, but it ultimately showcased your evolution. While some collapse under pressure, you demonstrated resilience, earning the respect of those with power. Your endurance became a testament to your readiness, revealing your ability to handle responsibility and endure hardship. Powerful individuals value those forged in challenges, recognizing your growth through adversity. A blacksmith's fire does not destroy metal, it shapes it. Your calmness and integrity during turmoil expose those around you, some revealing true support, while others showed their fakeness. Your resilience clarified their positions and illuminated your strength. I want to stop here with you for just a breath before the final points. You have stayed through every number, and that itself is the sustained focus being described throughout. This channel was built to reach people who have lived through chaos not once but many times, and who are still choosing growth over bitterness. If this message has been confirming that choice for you today, go to the link in the pinned comment below. Give what your heart says to give. A coffee, a small seed, anything your spirit directs. Because what you plant into a mission that carries this kind of honest, grounding truth to people who are music, still deciding between chaos and peace, comes back to you as more of the very strength you are reading about. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes. Every choice to trust instead of fear sent ripples through unseen spaces like a pebble, causing a surprising shift in a still lake. Your quiet strength gained attention, impacting others profoundly. Real influence stems from alignment and consistency. And while others watched for entertainment, those who truly discern recognized your unwavering spirit as genuine power. Small decisions can reach those in higher positions, because real strength has an energetic vibration that carries far. Refusing to crumble under pressure amplifies personal frequency, making an individual unforgettable. This restlessness you feel isn't anxiety, it's your elevation taking place in real time. Take a second right now to declare your position. Type, "I am unshakable," in the comments below, as a physical sign that you are standing firm in your true identity, no matter who tries to test you. While others seek validation, you maintain discipline, preparing in silence. Your efforts, unnoticed by many, have now opened doors to opportunities that once seemed unreachable. Your consistent, hard choices have created a solid foundation admired by influential figures. Pressure transformed you rather than breaking you, showcasing your ability to adapt and strengthen in crisis. Real growth happens under duress, and your resilience has caught the attention of those who recognize true potential. Your evolution signals readiness for greater responsibilities. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit out community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. You have mastered pressure and emerged unshaken. Authenticity sets you apart from imitators. They may copy styles, but they cannot replicate your unique calling. Your genuine presence commands respect, as real power cannot be counterfeited. Those with vision recognize the essence of your journey and understand that your authenticity is proven through lived experience, not merely claimed. Finally, trials meant to bury you have instead propelled you forward, strengthening your resolve and identity. Embrace the power formed through adversity and acknowledge the rewards about to unfold. Your journey is marked by profound resilience, rising from emotional ruins that would have crushed most. Instead of succumbing to bitterness, you emerged wise and intentional, revealing music's strength born from suffering. Others may collapse under pressure, but you have evolved, transforming pain into wisdom and heartbreak into clarity. This rare ability to rise rather than fall attracted the attention of influential figures who recognized your genuine resilience. When faced with adversaries, your calmness became your greatest weapon, allowing the truth about their deceit to surface without effort. They exposed themselves through their actions while you stood firm, creating a powerful contrast between their chaos and your composure. Your silence unraveled their manipulations, proving that patience can be a strategic advantage. Even in a world focused on loud displays of strength, your quiet fearlessness commanded attention and respect. You did not need validation or an audience. You pursued purpose with unwavering discipline. This focused determination, free from the need for approval, sets you apart as a leader in disguise. You possess a magnetic presence that makes powerful people take notice, embodying a force that cannot be bought or broken. Influential figures trust you with legacy opportunities because your actions focus on lasting impact, rather than seeking music recognition. Your grace reveals others' true intentions, naturally exposing those who wish to deceive or take advantage of your light. You maintain composure amid chaos, transforming music, your peace and patience, into tools that reveal loyalty and opportunism. Your dignified response to adversity distinguishes you from others who react with bitterness or chaos, showcasing emotional precision and wisdom. In darkness, you retain your integrity, not allowing pain or betrayal to reshape your character. Your compassion and authenticity shine brightly as rare qualities that music-influential observers admire. Recognizing your preparation for leadership, they see your journey as one of growth through trials rather than punishment. Your patience and humility reflect a strategic approach, and your discipline indicates readiness rather than weakness. Unlike others who demand shortcuts, you embrace the process of maturity and responsibility. This perseverance has shaped you into a person, music, capable of wielding substantial influence and impacting others meaningfully. You are not simply awaiting your moment. You have become the moment, prepared to step into your destiny with wisdom and authority cultivated through experience. The universe acknowledges your readiness and the weight of your potential. If this message reached you at the right moment tonight, that was not an accident either. This channel stays alive because of people who choose to support it. No sponsors, no ads, just the link tips from viewers who feel called to give. The link is pinned in the comments below. Thank you for being here, chosen.